Does more sugar mean more alcohol? Generally speaking, the answer to a higher alcohol percentage lies in the sugar. The yeast used in the brewing or distilling processes consumes the sugar you add and converts it to alcohol. However, when homebrewing, it is not recommended to stray from the recipe you are using. Yeast varieties are made and used for different purposes, so if making higher alcohol percentage batches, make sure you acquire a yeast suitable for this. While experimenting with sugar levels can give you a unique taste to your alcohol, adding too much extra sugar can ruin the overall quality and taste of your batch. Adding sugar in winemaking. When making wine or beer, and especially wine, experimenting with sugar levels during the fermenting process can give interesting results. Don't expect to make a wine as strong as vodka, gin, or other spirits. Why? Most yeast used when making wine won't allow you to bypass the 20% alcohol percentage barrier. The reason for this is the yeast simply can't handle too high alcohol levels or it will die out. Make sure you know how the yeast you use reacts to the process you are trying to perform. When making high alcohol wine, it is important to focus on not ruining the taste of the wine. When you want to increase alcohol content, it is very crucial that you add more berries or fruits than usual. If you don't add extra ingredients to amplify the taste, your wine will taste rather bland. Make sure when making high alcohol wine that you add the necessary extra ingredients to maintain a good taste. Adding sugar in wine for high alcohol content. Many high alcohol wine recipes require a lot of sugar, upwards of 2 to 3 pounds per gallon. This is in addition to the sugar the fruits and berries you use provide naturally. Be careful when adding sugar during fermentation, as it can prove quite difficult. There is a good reason most wines have somewhat low alcohol content. Making high alcohol wine is not only difficult, but also more expensive. You need a lot of sugar and extra ingredients to not ruin your wine. If you are just starting out, diving straight into brewing high alcohol wine is probably something you should save for when you are a bit more seasoned in the craft. Many beginner kits have all the equipment and ingredients you need. All you have to do is follow the instructions provided. Conclusion. To sum up, sugar does increase the alcohol content, but only when used in the fermenting process. The process of making your own homemade high alcohol beverages is not easy, and you should understand how to correctly handle the process before diving into it. Start off slow if you are a beginner, and get to know your equipment and how the science behind it all works. Homebrewing first and foremost takes patience, so don't expect to be an expert after your first 1 or 2 batches.